So, testing. Happy Easter, everyone. Okay, so I hope you did enjoy your long weekend, right? And I hope you found those eggs too. So, let's jump into the chart now. Let's go and see what's happening now in the currency market para makita natin at malaman natin kung ano ang pwedeng i-trade this week, ano ang mga pwedeng ilagay sa watch list, right? Kung hindi pa sila tradable at the moment. Okay, so let's go, let's go, let's go. Let me just turn on my screen right here. There you go. So you should be looking at this chart now. Anyway, I would like to start on AUDUSD as always. The major currency pairs with a clean chart. Well, we have the EMAs there already. So still that uptrend is valid, ladies and gentlemen. Meron pa rin tayong uptrend dito. Okay? And as studied last week, sabi natin, we are anticipating for this pullback to happen, which is true, and we're seeing it now. So for me on the 4-hourly chart, that trade is now triggered. Again, if you're moving to a 4-hour chart, you will notice ang EMA natin is medyo opposite. Orange is below the blue simply because you look at that short-term downtrend on the H4. So I'm not trading based on that downtrend, but instead, I'm trading based on this bigger uptrend na to, anticipating for a move up after, right? So I have two reasons there for that buy. One is here. So medyo konting breakout lang talaga. I want to see if that price goes. Pero pag hindi naman and suddenly breakout, this bounce right here, that's what I'm trying to say. Pero pag nagtuloy-tuloy si market pababa, anyway, meron akong stop loss dyan to tell me that the price is going the opposite direction instead. So tingnan natin. If this trade goes in our favor, we have a bigger room for buying here, at least conservatively hanggang dito. Then you can add another resistance somewhere here or towards the next level right there. So if you were with me since the beginning of time, you know the reasons why you are seeing this line chart now. Okay, hindi kagad si bars or si candle because I'm always using the line chart for my horizontal levels. By the way, since I zoom out further, I have a much conservative take profit level, which is here. Kung mapapansin nyo, right? I would like to see if the market can really go higher than that. So pag hindi, pag nagre-resist dyan, I'm willing to take the money early on that level. So let's watch out for it. So tingnan natin kung yung breakout from the last 4-hour bar or the previous 4-hour bar can make that move tonight. If not, I'm willing to take that trade over to the next day and we'll see kung ano mangyayari next. Pero triggered na po tayo sa H4. Just to give you a view of what's happening now, my entry price is just few pips above this bar right here. Okay, stop loss natin nilagay ko a little lower, right, to protect our account. That's somewhere at I think 35 pips lang naman. So it's making a little bit move there. So we're up by at least a pip. Let's see if the market progress in our favor. Sabi ko nga, conservatively, I would like to take the money here at 73.99. If that breaks out, then I'm willing to wait for the price to go up there and maybe eventually go up there. Depende sa move tonight. Okay? So, ibig sabihin nun, that trade is there. There's no need for you to constantly monitor it. Hindi naman kailangan laging pinapanood ang mga trades natin. Ang importante is, bago pa man kayo pumasok dun sa trade na yon mismo is, confident kayo dun sa position na tinitake nyo. If you're not confident with this analysis, please apply trader's discretion. I'm not forcing you to trade. And remember, right, the content shared to this session or provided are all general commentary, okay? And of course, please, as always, do not take this as a financial advice. Apply trader's discretion, yeah, and make sure you understand what you're doing, okay? Kasi again, trading is risky, lalo na pag hindi ka aware sa ginagawa mo. All right? So I hope that analysis would help you there, but if you are looking to sell, okay, kasi I'm buying here for that D1 uptrend. If you're looking to go short on this instead, I suggest you wait for that D1 trend line to be broken first. Napapansin nyo tong trend na to? Right? So bumabalik siya dyan. Though there's bigger momentum or stronger momentum coming from here, and I'm not discounting the fact that it can really break out, for the people who want to go short here, you might want to wait for the breakout, then allow it to test that level for you to go and start selling. Yun yung magiging suggestion ko for you guys. So watch out for that if you want to go short instead. Okay? Now in that case, I would like to move on to Euro USD. There you go. Euro USD is still testing this level right here. Let me draw the horizontal line again. 808.53. That's what I'm looking at currently. So tingnan natin. We are testing that level right here. Oops. So trying to break through. It still stays here from last week. I was anticipating for it to go up, but it did not. So that's totally fine. Now we are to reassess our position in this case. Okay, so meaning I'll be more focused on a sell, right? I'll be focused on a sell than a buy this time kasi if you notice on the daily chart, the price is staying below, right? So kahit nung Friday, hindi na siya bumalik doon. So that's still fine. We'll see how we can find an entry price here. Okay. Ideally, if it's a downtrend or an uptrend, okay. What do you call this? I want to see the price or my entry price very, very close to the EMA, if not touching the EMA, right? So yun ang gusto kong makita. Pero right now, if you notice, it's neither, right, touching the EMA, not even the horizontal line, which is another reason for me to sell, right? So I will wait for this to go up a little bit, okay, before I will sell, and from there I will look for a much better entry price. But of course, hindi pa naman tayo tapos. This is just D1, baka pwede tayo sa H4, no? Tingnan nga natin. I'm a little bit interested here, pero let's see. Medyo hindi ko siya maintindihan tong trend na to, ha. Hindi ko maintindihan yung sa H4, medyo pa ganun, na pa ganyan. Right? So, ano sa tingin nyo? Pag ganyan na ang nakikita nyo sa chart, you're not quite sure if you understand the market. Right? Okay, so just checking there. I'm trying to go lower time frame to make more sense of this one, but it's difficult to understand where this price wants to go right now. So that's a good sign for me to say no to Euro USD at the moment. But I can still have this on my watch list definitely to check on Euro strength for the next coming day. So ipapas ko muna to at least for tonight. Then I'll go back to this tomorrow, and anyway we have a catch up on this currency, or again the market on Wednesday for our live session. So balikan natin yan on Wednesday, no? For GBP USD, okay? Again, everyone, what I'm trying to do is to make sense of what the market is doing, so I'll have a clue of what I want to do, right? So if you do not have a view of what's going on in the market, it's difficult to have at least a clue, diba? So do not try to predict. Do not try to predict what's gonna happen next. Try to understand what's happening so you will have an idea of what's gonna happen next. Right? You might not have the exact answer like this is where the price will go exactly kasi there's hindi naman ganun si pagte-trade, right? So you are making an educated decision, not just a decision based on your gut feel or what. Okay? So we are on GBP USD. I'm still seeing this tiny little swings right here. Meron tayong maliliit na waves dyan. Okay, and this is still a valid downtrend for me. It's just that we are seeing this floor level or this price level being our floor this time. So it's too tight for a sell. But we're seeing a descending triangle, by the way, that can go, in most cases, can go down further. Yeah, that's what an ascending triangle is for me. That's what I have noticed most of the time. And you can always Google a descending triangle, and how it looks like, and what other traders project if they see this pattern, right? But of course, it doesn't mean that you're seeing this kind of pattern. It's 100% all the time that it will break on the downside or downwards. Minsan nangyayari naman itong reversal na to. Because if you look at this can also be like an inverse head and shoulder if that happens, right? So an inverse head and shoulder can be a sign of trend reversal as well, or a reversal of that momentum. Okay? So meaning, pag nangyari yon, dito pa naman ako magbabay somewhere here. Okay? So ngayon, anong gusto kong gawin? Yan ang tanong. Ano ba gusto mong gawin dyan? Horizontal line ulit tayo. Okay? Is it too tight? I think it's too tight for a sell now. If you guys can remember, we have a buy here. I think that was Tuesday ata or Wednesday. Yun ata yung buy natin. Right? So we had that buy and this spike happened, right? So yeah, I think it's Wednesday yung pinaka last session natin, no. So it did not go higher, right? Now it's testing this level again. Bakit tayo naka-buy last week? Kasi po nandito si price sa baba. Look at that floor level, right? And we were buying towards that level. So ngayon pababa na siya. I want to observe this further if it will break out or not. I don't see a reasonable entry price for now. So for Euro USD and GBP USD, I'll have them on my watch list. Okay. And that's me now moving on to NZD USD. Okay. And look at this. I would love to go long here, pero bukas pa yung entry price ko. Right? Bukas ko pa siya isa-set. Bakit? Let me delete the lines again for you very quickly so you can see this. Tanggalin natin lahat ng lines ha. Bakit ka nagbabay dyan? Bakit mo gusto mag-buy? Yun muna ang unahin ko ha. Look at this floor level. Yeah, reasonable floor level to consider today. So the price is there now. Okay? Pero kasi, if I will put my entry price, okay, if I will put my entry price, dun pa kasi siya eh. So ibig sabihin, it's very unlikely. But it can, right? For this spike to happen tonight, okay? NZD USD, pwede din naman, just in case the dollar will be weak for the next couple of hours, right? That can possibly happen. Pero sa akin, mas gusto ko mag-buy tomorrow para dito yung entry price ko, or if may better pa na entry price tomorrow. Now, if you notice, I have a trade there, but instead for a sell. Okay? Now, bakit naman sell ang tinitrade mo dyan, Ken? Bakit yan ang nilagay mo? Well, for me, I want to see the breakout. I'm just trying yeah, to bend some rules here. But of course, understanding the consequences of my action, just in case the trade won't trigger, which is in about 17 minutes, 16 plus minus, right? Until we get the next 4-hourly bar. Kasi ito yung gusto ko makita right now. Okay, if you're seeing my chart, this is just the breakout out of this move from last week. I want to see the price go back there, which already did earlier today. Then can be a bearish engulfing towards that direction. So I'm just testing if this can go in the next 15, 16 minutes, right? Pag hindi naman, then I can simply change my bias, meaning this floor level is really strong, then I will go long from here. Right? Pag nagstay naman yan below, nakaabang lang yung sell natin. So, from there, I am still waiting for a much reasonable entry price for a buy. Pero ngayon nakasell pa tayo dyan. So, if you agree with that analysis, go and take the trade with your own discretion, please. Okay? And if not, you might want to wait for that breakout. Okay? Oh, sorry, for that price, yeah, to move back above the horizontal line before you buy. Okay? That's totally fine. Okay? Anyway, you have a bigger room for buying here. Yeah, just looking at the bars, ito yung buy level natin dyan just in case that price goes up there. Okay? For a sell conservatively, there's a floor level here that's too tight. But anyway, I'm just looking in to get in few pips there, then out. Pero pag hindi naman, then yeah, I'm totally fine. Alright, so that's my NZD USD. Bouncing off this floor level, or possibly bouncing off this level, but I'm waiting for a breakout. That's my bias right now. So please be extra careful if you go and trade for a short position here, because sabi ko nga, that's the first attempt to break out of this line. So I'm taking my chances there, but just in case I'm wrong, I'm not taking chances and exposing my account too much, or what do you call this, compromising my account's safety. Meron pa rin tayong stop loss. Okay? So that's not for me. Not actually breaking the rules, but bending the rules a bit with caution. All right? So I want to move on to the next currency pair now, which is USDCHF. Ayun na nga, nag-breakout na nga yan nung Thursday. Yan, pansinin nyo yan. Look at that spike right there. Pero unfortunately, for myself, I mean, I did not check the chart over the Holy Week, so that's totally fine. hindi ko rin siya nakita itong mag-breakout dito. Pero kung titingnan mo, itong isang malaking bar na to, ganda sana, no? Pero may possible entry price ba dyan? Wala rin eh. H1. Yun, yung pin bar na yun ang maganda. Look at that. That's a beautiful one. So the next question is, will it continue or will it reverse? I don't know. Let's have a clean chart here. So meron tayong mga lines na dinrawing dyan from last week. Let's have a new one now. So we are still seeing this uptrend though, yes. So technically we are in this big move. If that can continue, understanding waves, cycles, right, momentum in the market, if I see two of this, then there's a bigger chance of that going in my favor. Pero I have a ceiling here knowing that this already have been tested before and the buyers failed to go higher or push the price higher. So anong ibig sabihin neto? Tingnan nga natin, zoom out, zoom out, zoom out, zoom out. There you go. There's another one right there to back us up, right? So meaning this could really be a ceiling right here. Balik nga ako sa line. Yeah, there you go. Ceiling. It's not really for a long position given na meron may chance ito. Okay, I'd like to remove this para mawala yung bias ko sa uptrend na yan kasi I want to take the trade on a short, I want to take a short-term trade here for a sell. I'm just simply selling from where the ceiling is to where I see the next floor is. Yun lang muna. Okay? Let me go on H4. Let's find a reasonable entry price. That is looking more of a bullish engulfing potential. So, ibig sabihin, hindi niya ako binibigyan ng reason to sell, ha? Okay. I think this one's better. Pero it's just 12 minutes left. There's just 12 minutes left for this bar. Is it likely to go in that direction? Let's see. There's nothing wrong of setting a pending order anyway. So I'll set my entry price at 94.19. Sell tayo dyan. Right. Pending order. Sell stop. 0.9419. And I would like to set up my stop loss. I would say, taasan natin dun ng konti. Like about 30 pips higher. So 94.50 will be my stop loss. 0.9450. And yes, in the tatanggapin niya pa ba? Sandali 1600. Tatanggapin mo pa ba? Yun, tatanggapin niya pa yung pending order. Yeah. So again, I'm setting this for a potential bearish engulfing on the 1 hourly chart. Putting my stop loss there a little higher than this previous bar. Kasi ito yung pinaka-high na nakikita ko. So that's just to protect my account just in case the price goes up first before it can go down. And at the same time, that's a level that I can consider later on. Pag nag-breakout yan, ibig sabihin, mas malabo yung sell. 'Di ba? Kasi bakit? Kung punta tayo sa D1, yeah, pansinin nyo yan, ibig sabihin, may chance siyang umakyat papunta doon, mas higher pa sa high niya today. So, it could possibly break out. And if that happens, I will change my bias. Okay? And kung dito naman ako titingin sa H4, pag nangyaring gumanyan yan bigla within the 4-hourly period, okay, which is very unlikely now, right? Baka pwedeng mamaya pumunta siya doon. Baka pwede din tayo mag-buy later on. Okay? Tingnan natin kung kaya niya yung breakout. Okay? Pero sa ngayon, since the price is coming from below the horizontal line, I'll take this as a ceiling. If it's a ceiling, I am mostly anticipating for the price to go down. If that's the anticipation, I'm setting a sell order. Okay? So yan muna. Balikan natin si USDCHF as we progress with our trading week this week. Okay? Now, USD CAD, which is again, right, looking at this one, struggling to go higher there after its move, right, from last week na napakaganda and a week before. Look at that. So, I think I adjusted it. Let me remove the lines again. Right? Again, it's not a requirement for you to always have your EMAs on your screen or your chart. I strongly suggest that if you are using EMAs, you need to be focused on following the trend. But if you're using the EMAs to trade a sideways moving market, it's not the best tool to identify movement there, right? Or to be included in your analysis. That's what I mean. Okay? Use the right tools, sabi nga nila, for whatever job you're trying to complete. All right? So, La 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 la. Is there momentum there? EMA is about to cross. I just want to draw my horizontal lines again to have a fresh view ng chart. If I go back here, yep, that's touching multiple bars there. And if I go again, probably this one. So if you notice, I'm always looking at the recent one and try to like back it up with historical data, right? So for that reason, I'm looking for like a confirmation that the market, right, respected a certain level at a point in the past, right? Tingnan natin, isa pa. If you want to go a little higher here or maybe here, yeah, I think it's here pa. Last time natin ditong sideways na to. Okay, so it's more of a sell for me if that is the case. Kasi it is below the horizontal line pa rin if you notice. Okay, again, support, resistance. Support, we are looking for a buy. If the horizontal line is acting as a resistance, I'm looking for a sell. The only reason I'll do otherwise is that when the price breaks either the ceiling or the floor, then doon ako nag-change ng bias. Okay? So, from here, and by the way, sorry, NZDUSD is an exemption. I've seen something there and just bending the rules a bit. Okay? So, I'm trying to catch that first attempt to break out. Okay? But of course, everything that you're testing there, or your trades, I mean, in general, please have a stop loss because just in case you're wrong, you should not lose everything on your account, and your account is always protected. Okay? Right? Minimal loss, sabi nga nila. Diba? You're always aiming for big wins and make sure your losses are small. Okay? Because, yeah, that's the best way to manage your account. And if I'll get in on this bar right here, that's a reasonable target. I'm still on D1, by the way. I just stretch ties 100 pips, 100 pips. Interesting. Okay. If I'll set my stop loss here and entry there, this is just a 1:1 trade. Gusto ko na mas malapit na entry price. Sandali ha. Gusto ko yung mas malapit na entry price. Do I have one? No. Let me see. 1 hourly in just 7 minutes? No. So, ibig sabihin, dun pa talaga yung entry price ko. Medyo malayo pa yun sa D1 ha. But it's just in case the price goes in my favor, that's a reasonable 1:1. If I'll be risking 100 pips, then make 100. Yeah. Yeah, sure will. Let's go. Entry. $77 is good. 1.2577. Ooh. All right. Okay. Yeah, that's about 105, 106 pips. Tingnan natin. 126.81. 1.2681. Oops, 81, not 21. And let's set that pending order. So we're just expecting for this price to go here. Pero mamaya, pag bumalik ako sa 1 hour at merong mas magandang entry price, I would love to reassess this position. Okay. Though maganda yung buy niya dito, pero sabi ko nga, nanggagaling sa baba. Hindi katulad nung NZD-USD, may nakikita kasi akong bullish engulfing, or sorry, bearish engulfing potential, kaya naka-pending order ako doon. Eto, dito mas malayo kasi siya on the 1 hourly bar. The price needs to move like 10 pips higher for this bar or this entry price to be triggered. Sa akin, at least on the daily, medyo daily chart naman yan, malaki yan usually ang mga bars dyan. So, tingnan natin if the price can move, yeah, in that direction. But anyway, that's USD CAD. USDJPY is still not going back below 125. Ano ka ba? Ano ba nangyari sa'yo dito? Sandali nga. Do I want to get involved with you? Let me see. Let me see. Ganda oh. Ito yung tinitingnan natin from dun oh. Nakaka 200 na siya. Ayaw kasi mag-sell eh. You know, kung maalala nyo. Di ba? May mga sell tayo dito, hindi talaga siya na-trigger. Umakit siya na umakit. Wala naman ako nakikitang entry price ko sa D1. Oh, that's what I missed. Look at that. That's a beautiful bullish engulfing. Yeah, that's the thing. Oh, talaga? Hindi natin nakita to nung Monday last week. Ang ganda na ito. Oh. Sarap, happy days. Bakit kaya? Yeah. Do I want to get involved with USDJPY? Let's see. No. Babalik ka ba sa 134 level? Again, I was on monthly and weekly chart para mas ma-stretch pa natin yung view na yon. So on the daily, I'm okay with the sell again here. Let's try to do this again. Still looking for a sell. Yeah. 2577 yan. New order. Pending order. Sell stop. 125.77. Stop loss will be... I'm trading based on this potential bearish engulfing. So, in that case, we are setting a pending order. 126.87. That's my stop loss. 126.87. And we are on the daily chart, so my expiry is the end of the current bar. And there we go. If that goes in our favor, we will be seeing at least to the minimum 100 pips move. Pag hindi naman, baka magtuloy-tuloy siya at bumalik siya dito. We would love to see that. All right, we would love to see that, and let's see what happens next. Okay, so far that's my take on the major currency pairs, right? If you want new currency pairs or other currency pairs, I mean, not new, other currency pairs to be added on the list of currencies or assets that we are, what do you call this? Analyzing every day or every Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. I mean, just let me know in the comment section, right? Or send me a direct message so that I can include them on Wednesday or maybe moving forward. Okay. And of course, by the way, I apologize for the people who have messaged me about the session for crypto and what do you call this, stock indices and commodities market analysis. My apologies. I'm really sorry, guys. I am yet to find a schedule for that. My schedule is quite full in the afternoon. I have a couple of things in my hand right now, but they are beautiful projects. Oh, thanks, Alexa. They're beautiful projects that I'd like to share with you the soonest possible time. So please understand. I'll let you know once stocks, indices, and crypto session will be available soon. All right, and pasensya nyo na muna po, medyo na-overwhelm ako sa schedule ko recently. But anyway, that's it for me today, guys. It's the Monday live market analysis, and I apologize na copy-paste ko yung kanina. Wednesday ang nakalagay doon sa sa ano natin, sa title, and I just realized when I made it live and it says Wednesday. Yeah. All right, it's Monday market review or market live market analysis. So I'll see you again on Wednesday. Charts up at 8:30. Okay, as always, I remind you to create your plan, trade your plan. And if you find trading a little bit stressful, it only means you're not doing it properly, right? Find your strategy, right? Find a way to simplify it, because it shouldn't be stressful, because trading should be fun, everyone. I'll see you guys on Wednesday, 8:30. Cheers. Goodbye.